Hi guys, I've rebadged build 4, which was an air-cooled Z390-E Asus motherboard sitting in a Thermaltake H550 case, and I've turned it into a Lian Li 011 Dynamic XL. Just an absolutely magnificent case, especially for displaying water-cooled products. I've taken the same GPU as well, the Gigabyte RTX 2080 Ti, and I've water-cooled it with a Aquacomputer ice block. We've also got an EKWB distro block, which receives all of the water cooling. It has a little pump on the base that transfers everything around. I've used the 5-volt Alpha-Cool RGB fans, all 7 of them. Fitted as many in as I could into this build. It makes it look great. The actual radiators, we've got two 360s, Alpha-Cools again, and 13mm PETG tubing. So sit back, enjoy Dinah's edit and time lapse, have a look. Any questions, just don't hesitate to send me some questions in the links below, comments below. And also, if you like the video, I'll be having quite a few of these coming up. Please don't forget to subscribe. Thanks very much.
Okay, next build featuring a case that I've wanted to build with for a long time. 011 Dynamic XL from Lian Li. So we'll unbox that in a minute. And this is an existing motherboard I've had in a gaming PC here. Reasonably high end. It's got a 9900K Intel in a Z390-E gaming motherboard. I've got 32 gig of RAM in there already. I'm adding another 32, and Corsair Dominator Platinum, very good. I'm also using a 2080 Ti graphics card, and I'm going to put on this ice block from Alpha-Cool and water-cool the graphics card itself. It has been overheating. I have overclocked it. It's been certainly an enthusiast's 2080 Ti, and I think water cooling is going to add just a little bit more to the performance of the machine. I also have an Asus 10 gigabyte network card that I've added in. Just nice little cheap little network interface card, Nick, and it's complemented by this 10 gig switch from Netgear XS708E. I have all the PCs in the place in the office connected with 10G. It caters for the large file transfers that YouTubing seems to attract. On top of this, we're going to use a EKWB Waterblock with a pump as well. Now this is specifically designed with a pump attached for the Lian Li. I'm probably going to put it on the inside section through here rather than the front. I'll see where it fits and then where it mounts, and then go from there. So that's a wonderful little addition to any gaming PC. The specs are attached there. So it's for a 011D, and it's a DPG1 going into a dynamic extra large Lian Li case with a few of these. Now these are a new fan that I'm going to try out. Alpha-Cool RGB fans, and this PC can actually fit probably around about 9, I'd suggest, maybe a few more. 3 on the bottom, 3 on the top, 4 up the sides, but we'll see what will actually fit. I've got quite a few to fit in there, so we'll see what will go. My favourite CPU water cooling devices, and it's no secret that I absolutely love the look of these. Now this is a plexi top, but on a nickel. I think it's a nickel. Yep, so it's an acrylic top on a nickel, and it's an Aquacomputer CPU block. Excellent little device. An existing HX 1200 that I had in the gaming PC. The reason I've got a 1200 there is mostly due to availability at the time. So this was put in around about 4 or 5 months ago. It works wonderfully. It is overkill for this size PC. We only need around about probably max for 1000, but the HX is handy and a very good device. Modular, of course, so we can plug in lots of different items. And with the RGB, we have quite a lot of SATA connection, power connectors that can go through with it. And backed up with, this is just one of the radiators going into it. Alpha-cool radiator going into that spot. So that's the components. We'll see how they all come out, and I'll unbox the case in a minute and see how good that is. Looking forward to it. Unboxing this gorgeous thing. As I was saying before the phone rang, this is quite a heavy unit already. Down in the box, I might have more luck. So by the time you combine water components, or of the other components that are coming in, the plexi for a mother, the graphics card I should say, the, let's say 9 fans, the oversized 1200, it could go 27 kgs. I look forward to seeing what that comes out at. English or German builder, PC builder. He does a lot of testing on components, so he's a good reviewer, but he's honest and he's very good with what he's saying. So Bauer is his name. Have a look at his channel on YouTube, well worth it. Seems to be a common theme, animals in YouTube vids. This is Oliver. I've just woken Oliver up, so he's a little bit cranky. Say hello, say hello. Come on, star. Max on it. Do you like the cats? Yeah. Oh, absolutely. And there, you can get white as well for the case itself. I'll start with black. I've got a few requests for these cases already. I think once people see this, they're going to want one, that's for sure. one. GPU. Stabilizer, something to prevent any sag. In build 2, I created my own right angle, and then I've got this case and it comes with an anti-sag stem. I don't know what you call it, but anyway, it attaches to the GPU to prevent it from dropping under its own self-weight, because the GPU is connected to the motherboard and at one end with the PCIe connection and to the motherboard at this end, but this basically 1/3 of the mass of the GPU is unrestrained and it sags, especially when it's sitting horizontally, so just gravity takes over, and this attaches to the edge of it and somewhere in the case to prevent that sag. It makes it look much more even, much more perpendicular to the motherboard itself. For those OCDers amongst us, we'll create wire ties, cable ties. Special spot. That's it. Did some severe overclocking and handled it pretty well. The GPU on the other hand didn't, but we'll water cool that, make it feel better. Call of Duty, just Lian Li, black washers, please. Taking apart my first 2080 Ti. One thing not to mess up. Part 1 of the stick-ons. Cut and paste. Cut and paste. Converted graphics card with Aquacomputer water cooler attached. It will look great mounted like that, because then you get the full effect side. But unfortunately, the Lian Li comes with an optional kit for the horizontal mount. So we'll just leave it as is for the moment. Graphics card, and with the weight of this and the water combined, that way, that's going to be a godsend. On build 2, I made my own, and then did a right angle bend on the underside out at this point, so that the graphics card didn't sag too much. This is actually a part of the case, the 11D, which is a great idea. So we'll just connect them in there. Slide that up later on with the packers. Brilliant, brilliant idea. Thank you, Della. water filled and working. Operating system loaded. Tested all of the hardware before I wrap up this bird's nest. Wish me luck. close it up and peel, the final post. Actually, the first post. It's the second really, but hey, before we put the glass on and peel, everything's working. A little bit of tweaking happening there. Because I can. Good display machine. RGB just set to rainbow at the moment.